Hello viewers, and welcome back to another episode of RM Cookbook. Today I have a extremely easy yet very delicious recipe of chocolate ganache. Some people would like to call it chocolate sauce. So it only takes very few ingredients to make, and it's very easy, like all my recipes are in the channel. So without further ado, let me just show you what you would need to prepare this chocolate ganache or chocolate sauce. So first of all, we would need to have a small cooking pot. To that we need to add 3 tablespoons of good quality cocoa powder. I'm using 100% organic cocoa powder, which I can easily find in the supermarket. And to that add your 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar. So you added 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Some of you might not know, cocoa powder essentially is bitter in taste, so you need to neutralize that taste. So that's the reason you added equal amount of granulated sugar, but mix the sugar with the cocoa powder thoroughly so that there is no lumps left. So when you are actually going to boil the whole thing, you don't want to be sugar crystal formed. You want everything to melt and be a harmonious mixture. To that add half a tablespoon of room temperature butter. You saw me added room temperature butter, and take a cup, and in that add a cup of full fat milk. I'm using raw full fat milk because I live close to a farm, so it's easy for me to get raw milk. If you don't have raw milk, just use full fat milk, and that would give that more creamy velvety texture to your chocolate ganache. All you have to do at this point, as you can see, I have mixed the wet ingredient to my dry ingredient, and all you have to do is just keep moving it and evaporate the whole thing. You started off with 1 cup of liquid, so you need to make sure you go to the about half a cup level. So half of the cup you need to evaporate it by moving it, but you have to do it in a way so that nothing gets stuck to the cooking pot and at the bottom of the cooking pot, otherwise it will start to burn and you will have this burnt texture or taste to your chocolate ganache. As you see now, this is actually trying to overflow from the pot, so you just have to lift up the cooking pot. So this way the temperature instantly get reduced, rather than trying to change the knob setting of your cooking stove. That would be far longer. So just lift up the pot, is far quicker, and this way instantly you can control the temperature and you are never stopping from your moving of this whole liquid. Because if you stop for a bit, couple of seconds, 3 or 4 seconds, if you stop, what would happen is that the whole mixture at the bottom will start to burn, and you don't want that burnt feeling or the taste in your mouth when you're actually tasting your chocolate ganache or with anything else. So that's the reason. Use this trick to just lifting up your cooking pot above the fire, and then as you see that it's settled, and just put it back into the fire. This way you have more control over the temperature. Now you have to keep moving it till you have evaporated most of the liquid and just left with a thick creamy paste of chocolate ganache. Some people like their chocolate ganache to be runny, so if you are one of those people, I would suggest that this is about the time you should be stopping. But I would like to have my chocolate ganache to be slightly thicker than runny, because I could use it for glazing the cake, or use it with vanilla cheesecake. Actually, I'm making it for my vanilla cheesecake. That would come up in another episode of my video. But for now, for me, I would actually stop at this point. As you can see, I'm moving the chocolate ganache and it looks more thicker, and as I move, you can see the bottom of the cooking pot, there is nothing stuck at the bottom. So this is the way you should end up, and this is basically a thick chocolate ganache, very easily prepared and ready within few minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. And I hope you like this recipe. If you did like it, give it likes and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for your time watching this video. Till the next time, take care.